Hello there, English language learners, and a warm welcome to this new channel. In this video, or in this series of videos, I will take a text from one of the short stories that were written by English language learners on our Facebook page, You Write English, and present it. These stories that I will present contain several language errors or mistakes, so what I'm gonna do is that I will read the texts word by word and line by line while checking the texts out for such mistakes and then correct them. Not only this, I will also describe and explain those mistakes for you. Like, why is it a mistake? What is the general formula that governs such a rule? In this way, learners will not only see the correction, but also go deeper into why the mistakes happen and how to avoid them. The correction or proofreading will include grammatical and spelling mistakes, punctuation, inconsistent terminology or formatting, and other minor aesthetic adjustments. So let's get started. Alright, here's a text that has several mistakes. Let's carefully read it and discover these mistakes and correct them. Okay, there was a woman named Louise. There was a woman named Louise. She has a beautiful eyes, white skin, and red lips, even without lipstick. In this first line, there are many spots that should be changed and corrected. First of all, I'd like to note that there are three types of sentence compositions. There's simple sentences, compound sentences, and complex sentences. Here we have a complete simple sentence that has one independent clause. There was a woman named Louise. And because it's complete, it should be ended with a full stop, not a comma, and then space. If you want to read more about sentence types and compositions, you can search for types of clauses, kinds of sentences, dependent sentences, and independent sentences. This is a big topic that we cannot cover in few minutes, so you can read more about it on your own. All right, then do not forget, of course, the space between the full stop or period and the next sentence. Now, this S should be capitalized. All right. Then I have an important observation that I want you to keep in mind. This text is a narration about something happened in the past. We see was, here we have was, which is a past verb. So we're talking about actions that happened in the past. But here, as we can read, she has a beautiful eyes. What do you think is wrong with this sentence, with this phrase? Yes, what we have here is a verb in the present tense, which is has. Hereby, it should be corrected to its past simple form, which is had. She had a beautiful eyes, white skin, and red lips, even without lipstick. Okay, we have to go back because there are still more issues to consider. Look at this phrase, a beautiful eyes. What do you think is wrong with this phrase? We have an incorrect use of the article a or a. This is an incorrect use of the article here. This article is modifying the noun eyes, or referring to the noun eyes. Eyes is a plural noun. We have the s in the end. This is wrong because the indefinite articles should refer to a singular countable nouns. However, we have here a plural noun, which is eyes. So let's just drop the article, the indefinite article, because here we are describing somebody's eyes in general, so we can just use no articles. So far, we read again. There was a woman called Louise. She had beautiful eyes, white skin, and red lips, even without lipstick. There's one more thing to change in this sentence, which is right here. There should be a space after the comma, like this. Moving on, Louise came from a well-off family. Anything she wanted, she could get. Okay, here there must be a full stop mark separating this complete clause from the following one, from this one. So we should put a full stop right here. And of course, making this first letter uppercase. Louise came from a well-off family. Anything she wanted, she could get. And again, concerning this issue right here with these two sentences, you should read more about what I mentioned earlier regarding sentence and clause types. Now, anything she want, she could get. Here again, the first verb should be in its past simple form, which is wanted. So we add an ed right here in order to indicate the past simple tense. Okay, next. Many young men was hooked by her attractive beauty. It seems like in nature. Okay, first it's men, not men's. Right here, it's men, not men's. Men is the plural form of man. So it should be men. So many young men was hooked. Here the use of the tense here is correct. Men was. It is the past simple, but we have a subject-verb agreement issue right here. It is with was. The past simple form of the verb be is either was or were. Subject-verb agreement simply means that the subject and verb must agree in number. Therefore, in our case here, we choose was or were depending on the number of the subject that the verb refers to. The subject is men. The subject here is men, which is plural. So we have to use were, not was. We omit this was and put instead were. Okay, that looks very good right now. Many young men were hooked by her attractive beauty. Now, this is a new sentence. This one. It seems like in nature. This is a new sentence. So let's have a period right here, or a full stop. And of course, making the first letter capital. It seems like in nature, then after it, the verb should be in the past simple in order to follow the past sequence of events. So seems should be changed to seemed. It seemed like nature, like a nature. Okay, now let's read the text from the beginning with the changes that we have made. There was a woman named Louise. She had beautiful eyes, white skin, and red lips even without lipstick. Louise came from a well-off family. Anything she wanted, she could get. Many young men were hooked by her attractive beauty. It seemed like a nature. I want to stop here for now. This video is just like a trailer to see what you guys think of this method in learning the English language. For me, it seems cool, easy, and useful. Let me know if you like it and want to see other videos like this one. I'll always be glad to produce useful content for you. I will attach the link of our Facebook page in the description below for any participation or feedback. This is the end of the video. Take care everyone and stay safe.